ha 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 ha. Hoo hoo ha 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 ha.
And the Cowboys are back, baby.
Yeah. Yes.
I took all the dust off the jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to hashtag PVT Tuesday Night Live. Number 28 from the My PVT Network studios, brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men, IV vitamin infusion therapy, testosterone, COVID test, sermorelin. Try the T immune booster shot, man. That'll hurt a little bit, but it'll really help your immune system. If you're tired of being in the gym and not seeing any results, man, if you go to Dr. T's, they've got what you need in order to start looking good. Try the testosterone. If you feel like you can't even get in the gym because you're just dragging ass, well, the testosterone has amazing benefits. Healthy heart and blood, less fat, more muscle, stronger bones, better verbal memory, better libido, improved mood. That makes you want to work out, man. Try the sermorelin. Ask for it, man. Increased lean body mass, fat reduction, improved energy, increased vitality, strength, endurance. You'll be able to do those extra squats or extra pull-ups or extra bench press that you have been needing to do in order to see more results. Accelerated wound healing. You know, when you're doing that workout in the gym, you're tearing your muscles up and you need to recover, and that's where you grow. That'll help you. Improved cardiovascular and immune function and better sleep. You know you grow when you sleep, right?
That sounds
Also,
like the magic stuff. Right
yeah,
there,
hell
man.
yeah. It's the fountain of youth, sermorelin. IV vitamin therapy as well. Boosts energy, helps with age management, reduces symptoms of migraines, helps to prevent illness, minimizes anxiety, improves athletic performance, and if you're hungover, it'll help you out.
I was going to
Maybe Ron might have needed one on Sunday.
Why lie, bro? Why lie?
Also, we want to thank the law office of Rene A. Flores. Rene Flores for helping us out as well, man. The DWI expert, hashtag DWI expert, 956-316-1991. If you've got any problems with DWI, if you're in a shitload of problems with the law, talk to him. Also,
Don't be
if
shy.
you're involved in an accident, give him a call as well, man. He'll help you out. He's in Mission, Texas. Once again, the number is 956-316-1991. Hashtag DWI expert, the law office of Rene A. Flores. Yes. So this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, we had a blast. Ron, I'm glad you survived.
That's an understatement of the year right there.
Dude, how was the show, man?
I had never seen Intocable live like that. It blew me away, and blew me away. I mean, the vocals were clear as day. The guy's amazing at singing his ass off up there on stage.
Yeah, I was...
The band, the light show, the production, everything. It was, I mean, the whole night as a whole was incredible. Whoever went out there with us, thank you. Whoever got the table and won that free table from PVT, thank you for joining us. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. It was a hell of a time, Dad. We all had a hell of a time.
Yeah, that's true. And you know, I was like, I'm hoping to get an interview with Ricky Munoz from Intocable one day, and just talk to him about, you know, I got some very interesting questions that I'd like to ask him. About his career, about his relationship with the drummer Rene, you know, Sergio, who's been with him since day one as well, on the percussions. I mean, they've been together a long time, dude.
He would
over
be a
20
hell of an
years.
interview. He would be a hell of an interview for PVT.
And I think I've got some questions that'll really interest him. You know, I don't want to say what they are right now, but and it's nothing about drama or nothing. It's about their career, you know, and the longevity of their career, how they've sustained being on the top, man, for so long. And it seems like everything they record is always good. I mean, it's like ever since their first album, you know, every next album is like when you think it's going to be a mediocre album, you know, they've got to release a mediocre album. No,
it's just hit after
it's
hit
just like
after
the
hit.
whole thing is great.
Yep.
There's not many, and then another thing is the way their music has evolved as well, and I think Rene has a lot to do with it, the drummer, because of the diversity he's so diverse in his drumming that I think it keeps the band from just playing your typical, you know, traditional norteño beat. You know what I mean? He's very busy on the drums. He's
And
like
that's
a
'cause you
jazz
told me-
drummer.
You told me, you go, the very first song, I looked at you and you looked at me and I was like, Dad, the drummer. And you're like, bro, this drummer se saca la daga. You
Yeah.
gotta pay attention to the drummer because he kicks ass. And all night, man, smooth. I mean,
I don't think there's any other drummer like him in that genre.
Beat, man. He didn't miss a beat. And then as far as you know how Tejano was super hot and it was super big, and then everybody kind of fell off, and then Tejano, you know, also kind of fell off. But Intocable was one of the bands that, I mean, they're still packing shows.
Yeah.
You know, and they're still releasing hit after hit, and they still getting people to, you know, listen to their music and go to their concerts and get excited. There was a lot of younger people at the concert, right? We even mentioned it.
Yeah.
I mean, so not just your generation, but my generation, you know, listen to Intocable. So they have fans of all ages, man.
Yeah.
They're a hell of a group.
And you know what's interesting is they did do like 2 new songs back to back.
Yeah.
And the audience wasn't as responsive as, of course, of all their
Classics.
legendary songs.
Yeah.
So that's another thing I'd like to ask him, how you know, because radio isn't really what it used to be anymore. You know what I mean? It's like it's not as big of an influence on with the music on people like it used to be back in the 90s and the millennium. And now it's a lot different when you want people to, you know, to reach people with your new product. So that's something that would be very interesting to talk to him about. But
yeah, like how do they get their music out there? You
Yeah.
know, is it through social media? What music platform do they use? You know, Apple Music, Spotify. So I mean, I know if you interview him, you're gonna have, you know, the questions, you know, lined up for him, man. It would be a hell of an interview with you.
I'd probably write them down. That way I
Yes.
can go one by one. And then, you know, use some images as well, man, because something that really, really intrigues me is Rene on drums. I mean, that dude is just like, when I see him, he is one of the main, you know, besides Ricky's voice and Ricky's accordion and Sergio's congas and, you know, the rest of the band just being right there. There's no other drummer in my
Or that you can think of, or that you
I
can think of that pops up right away.
that plays like him in the genre that they're in. You know what I mean? So, but man, hopefully in 2021 we'll get to sit down with Intocable and do a show. And with hashtag PVT, I'm sure it'll be an amazing interview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and well, Ronnie was having quite a blast. I love watching that video. I don't know if you all saw it.
Here it comes, the world premiere.
Yeah.
Randy's over there like, can't wait to play
I
it.
love it.
Yeah. Porque Coqueta is a song that you know they're gonna play at the end, towards the end of the night, because it's
Yes.
like the greatest song they've ever recorded, the most popular song. And they started with a little intro,
Yeah.
and then they stopped. And when they were doing the intro, I was telling Ronnie, Coqueta, bro, Coqueta, because he had asked Coqueta.
No,
hey,
everybody at the table, Alyssa, Fish, like Rally, we're all kind of like murmuring, like, hey, you know, they haven't played it. It's
Yeah.
almost the end of the night. And then you were like, no, like they are. Watch out.
yeah.
Sure enough.
Yeah. And so when I heard the intro, I knew right away, okay, this is Coqueta. So there's a little pause between the intro and the beginning of the song.
Yeah.
And this is the part on the video, that little pause between the intro and the song. And I knew Coqueta was coming up, and I knew they were expecting it. So I turned on my phone camera, and this is
man.
what happened. Check
You
it
got
out.
that shit good.
Facebook, no.
You took the camera out right on time, partner.
No, cuando le vendaste el piso a la botella, Ran, te tiró toda la shirt. Te vamos a llevar un bebero al otro, Ran.
It was like when you go to a wrestling event and the wrestler comes out and you just hear like that big pop. Like, that's what it was when Coqueta came out.
Yeah. And then
everybody went nuts.
I wanted to show the video of Rally when she got caught by the cop with my O'Douls in her purse.
Oh my God, it was so
and she had to dump them in the...
It was so
She should have seen the eyes. She looked at me like...
It was not my idea. And I'm like, of course, let me be the one to be embarrassed. And then you were just cracking up the entire time.
Yeah, it was funny.
I cracked up. I was like, as long as I didn't have to throw my snacks away, I'm okay. So I was good.
And everybody was dancing and Fish didn't have a part. You guys were dancing. Me and Alyssa were dancing. And Fish was just fresh off from Vegas.
Yeah.
She had just came back from Vegas. So...
If you want to see all the video, just look up on Sunday. Sunday's uploads it. We put up the vlog of everything, and I start the beginning with that part, and then it goes into like the real mellow music I was listening to on the way to the damn show. And but Frank it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
If y'all are subscribed to the PBT channel, all the videos are gonna come out there. The TETERA Tuesday video you did earlier, the vlogs that you just started doing from that night. So if you guys want to see that, go ahead and subscribe to to the channel, and those vlogs that you've been doing are badass.
Yeah,
man.
they're a lot of fun,
them, man. Yeah.
And a lot of people are getting into them. And we're only like 2 subscribers away from 14,900.
Wow.
And then we'll just need 100 more to make 15,000 subscribers. And we've been working really hard to try to get there. We've been on time with our shows, and we've been bringing in content. We've been taking it to shows. We've been doing mixes. I mean, we really work really hard to see if we can build this up a lot better. And we're working on a website, okay? So we had a meeting with a webmaster on Monday, and that website is going to have
Was
everything.
Yesterday Monday?
Yeah. Today's Tuesday. Tuesday Night Live.
We met with him. I know. I'm sorry.
We're still hungover from
the other weekend.
Intocable, man.
Yeah, like, what day is it?
Yeah, so we sat down with him. He's going to bring us like 5 different ideas on Monday. But that website is going to have so much entertainment, ladies and gentlemen. And the opportunity for you to win, we're talking about maybe giving away some flyaways to Vegas, to Cowboy games and stuff like that. And we're going to have sponsors, and it's going to be really awesome. And we're going to have pictures, and we're going to have blogs and all kinds of really cool stuff, and maybe upload videos that we won't necessarily do on YouTube. So our website is going to be something that's going to be majestic, and it'll be evolving as it grows, okay? Now, we are going to do something also very special, okay? Let's go ahead and play that commercial that I made. I made this commercial. This is for Christmas. It's the Whiskey D hashtag PBT Christmas toy drive. Put it on, sweetie.
Happy Christmas!
It's the Whiskey D hashtag PBT Christmas toy drive. Be a part of making kids smile this Christmas with hashtag PBT and Whiskey D. Donate $10 on our Cash App with the message hashtag PBT Toys. All proceeds will go to buy toys for the children of the Edinburg, Texas Housing Authority. You can also mail us a toy worth $10 or more to our hashtag PBT P.O. Box address, 2403 North 10th Street, Suite B-202, McAllen, Texas, 78501. It's the Whiskey D hashtag PBT Christmas Toy Drive.
So there you had it.
Awesome.
Okay, now every year since 2012, about that time, right?
2012. So you're almost going. What's that? Nine years already?
Has it been that long, baby? It's been.
It was
2013?
2013.
Okay,
2013. Yes.
Okay, we'll soon be doing a 10-year anniversary on that.
Yes.
But every year since 2013, we started the band in 2011, and then in 2013, I wanted to start something and give back to the community because we were getting a lot of support from the local community here for my band.
Correct.
So we started a Whiskey D Christmas toy concert. And I'd find some sponsors. I'd bring in production. I'd bring in a stage. I'd bring in 4 or 5 local bands, and we'd have a great time. And people would show up with toys.
Hell of an
And
idea.
the people that didn't show up with toys would pay a fee at the door, and that money that we raised at the door, which was sometimes up to $2,000,
Yes.
we would go to Walmart and just buy toys, and then we'd go donate them, and then we take them to the Edinburg Housing Authority. They would vet the toys. They would separate them age and gender.
Nice.
And then we go like 4 or 5 days before Christmas, and we visit each housing projects, and we give them the toys personally, just like you saw in that video. So, this year, because of COVID, we have decided to go a different route in order to keep the tradition alive. And we're asking you all's help, right? The kids are expecting us. We're humbly going to ask all of our My PBT Network fans to help us out this year. From now through Saturday, December 12th, okay, hashtag PBT will be taking donations of $10 or more through our Cash app, $RocknRollJames, or through our super chat as well. Make sure to add for toys, okay, in the message box with your donation, or hashtag PBT toys, okay?
That's awesome.
The money raised will be utilized to buy toys for the kids from the Edinburg Housing Authority. Fans can also mail us a toy, because we do get mails. I mean, look at the stuff they mailed us. They've mailed us toys already.
And donuts.
And and cakes and stuff and pies.
Yeah.
So you can mail us a toy worth $10 or more to our hashtag PBT address, 2403 North 10th Street, Suite B, 202 McAllen, Texas 78501. We will have all the information in the description, okay? Cool. And the thing about a website is, from now on, we will ask you just go to our website and just do it. You know what I mean? That's why we're doing this. We got to get that website going, and hopefully we'll do it soon. But it'll take a few weeks probably. Okay, so once again, you can donate $10 or more through our Cash app. It's $RocknRollJames, or through our super chat, because we have this super chat going on here. You can throw in $10 and put toys, and we'll know that it's for the toys.
Yes.
And we're gonna spend that money buying toys for the kids so we can deliver them, and we're gonna document everything. Now we're gonna do the toy thing a little different. We're not actually gonna go meet with the kids, right? It's gonna be like a drive-through or something.
Yeah, it's going to be a curbside. That's how they're planning it out right now. It's not completely 100% final. I still need to meet with her again one last time, but it's going to be a curbside type of thing. So but yeah, we're still waiting for the last minute details on that. So we won't be able to go out to the 5 different properties and have them wait in line and all of that. And so we're doing it slightly different, and so, but yeah, it'll be a curbside pickup type of thing.
That's kind of a bummer, because we're used to seeing the kids, hugging them, and just seeing them smile when we give them their toys and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, the most important thing is that you guys are, well, not just you guys, but the PBT fans and the PBT family. We're all gonna come together and give back, because especially now with the way 2020 has been, and it's been bad for some people, and it's been even worse, for some people. So the fact that we're going to give back and everybody's going to help chip in, I mean, that's what the holidays are all about, helping people out. And, the kids are going to be smiling and be happy, and you never know, it could be the only toy or the only happiness that they might feel, so I'm really excited to be a part of it. And I'm really excited for, the whole PBT family and the whole, PBT network to, get this going for the kids. That's really awesome of you.
They really do need us now more than ever, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And we'll also document when we go buy the toys and stuff, so y'all can see. And we're gonna be as transparent as possible, so y'all can see that we our word is gold. If we're gonna say we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it. And just like we said, we'd send you stuff and in the mail and stuff. Even though we did miss one guy, we sent him an extra, extra stuff.
Just don't take Charlie with you to get the toys, porque nunca sabes.
He's gonna be like, I want that one. I know.
This is a collectible, Rock. You should.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we want to let you know to like, subscribe, and share the show. That really helps us out. Like I said, we're just like 2 away from 14,900, and then we'll soon be at 15,000, and we appreciate everybody's support. All right, so now, ladies and gentlemen, Fish isn't here with us tonight.
Yeah, a lot of people were asking that.
Yeah,
a lot of people.
She is taking the night off, but she'll be here next week. It's Thanksgiving week, so she's going to take some time off and relax. And she was in Vegas all last week, so she's gonna, relax. And
she did Vegas.
Yeah,
she did Intocable.
Right, I know, dude. Where does she get the energy? Right?
And then I think she had to work Sunday, and she was busy today. So
yeah. She's dragging right now, folks.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give her some time off. She'll be back. I think she said next Tuesday. Hopefully, con favor de Diosito. And next Tuesday we're gonna have an interview. All right, we're gonna have somebody in the studio, and we're making changes to the studio as well. This Friday and Saturday, we're going to work on changing it all up. It's going to be a little different next week.
You're going to end 2020 with a bang.
Well, we're going to try, man.
You and Riley are going to have this whole PVT studio. Hey, real quick, he's been saying it a couple times. Felipe Menchaca, happy birthday to his son, Sergio Ramon Menchaca. Had to
Happy
get that
birthday.
in, brother. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Go watch it.
Krabby. Dice, no la chingues, Fish. Ya sé.
es que Fish no aguanta la vara de.
Yeah. No, pero en el video la miraste brinque y brinque ahí con la coqueta. Qué bonito. Calling in sick. Y ahora calling in sick. Qué bonito.
Yeah. We didn't want to, throw her under the bus or anything, but yeah, she's on probation right now.
Le sacó todo el padre.
She called in sick.
She called in sick.
Is she gonna need to bring you an excuse on Thursday or no?
Vale más que lo traiga. Del doctor.
It's mandatory.
Mandatory, no.
Yes, it's mandatory.
O si no le quitamos vacation days.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Saludito para Domingo Olvera, Kyle, Texas, man. That's a beautiful little town, man. We pass through Kyle, Texas when we go to that barbecue place in what was it, Driftwood? That we took Dad on his 75th birthday. What was the name of that?
Oh my gosh, the barbecue place?
Yeah, in Driftwood with the wine around it, the wine trees around
Driftwood. It was
It's not called Driftwood,
no.
Texas.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. My mind's blank right now.
Yeah, it's that barbecue place.
What was the name of the barbecue place?
Salt Lick. It's called Salt Lick.
It's the Salt Lick. Yeah, I think it is Driftwood.
And you know
You're
who
right.
else lives in Kyle, Texas? Roberto Garza from the Chicago Bears.
Oh, really?
Originally from Rio Hondo. He lives in Kyle, Texas también. Un saludito para Kyle, Texas. Órale, es todo. Sal in the house. Dylan del trailer. Ceci V.
Krabby Crab. No,
Shout
Diamante
out.
didn't go to the concert, man. He was back up in SA.
Yeah, San Antonio. All right, so now it's time for Rally's headline.
Woo!
And let's see what she has for us this
Yeah, this
evening.
is a little juicy.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, my headline, no, it really is. So my headline is NYC sheriffs broke up a sex party with 80 people, a room full of mattresses, and boxes of condoms.
Oh, yeah?
Yikes. So the New York City Sheriff's Office broke up an illegal sex party of over 80 people, maskless attendees
hell?
in Astoria, Queens, for violating state COVID-19 regulations on Sunday. So officials walked into the venue to find a crowd of people at the event hosted by self-described swingers club Caligula, New York. I think I said that right.
Yeah.
The New York City Sheriff's Office told Insider that deeper in the party, officers found 3 couples having sex in a back room with multiple mattresses set up covering the floor.
No más 3.
Yes. Which was scattered with condoms. The party took place in a COVID-19 yellow zone, which prohibits gathering of over 25 people.
Well, at least they were being safe. They had condoms and masks.
I know.
He hazmat suits.
Yeah, so this picture that I'm showing now, it's just, the sheriff's officers with, standing behind the table of a bunch of drinks, right? So it goes on to read, 2 party organizers and an attendee of the event were charged with several misdemeanors for breaking COVID-19 regulations and serving alcohol without a liquor license. The club venue was issued a $15,000 fine. The party is only the latest large event to be broken up by authorities for COVID-19 violations, including a 200-person fight club rumble in the Bronx. So Caligula's party was broken up less than a week after New York City schools closed indefinitely because of rising COVID-19 positive test rates. So organizers of Caligula did not immediately respond for comment. And I have one more picture to share.
Hey, but hold on a second.
Yeah, we're like have all these things we want to say, right?
Okay, go for it.
Que si les checaron la temperatura antes que se metieron al orgy.
Oh my goodness.
Estás muy frío, carnal. No puedes entrar.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Esa mesa se bachaba como en la mesa de Intocable.
Con todas las botellas.
Yes, it does. It actually does.
One of the things that you said right now, Riley, when you were reading it, you go, an illegal sex party. Right away, I was like, so then there's legal
sex? Oh my gosh, yeah. Is it legal?
You go to City Hall, no? Or the city, right? You go to City Hall. What are you here for? I need a permit for an orgy.
Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible. So I want to share one more picture. And this picture is that picture of the mattresses.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just kind of scattered around. There's like boxes of, condoms everywhere, and condoms probably in that little ashtray. I don't know. It looks like an ashtray.
¿Tienen sábanas de perdido o no?
See, there's some glow in the dark.
Yes. They have just fitted sheets and like 2 flat, raunchy looking
Chingos
pillows.
de DNA,
Big
vato.
time.
Ahí está el little trash bag para aventar todos los condoms ahí dentro del little trash bag ahí encima de la cama. Is that a cenicero on there?
Yeah, it looked like an ashtray.
Después de que cuando acabas te aventas un frajo.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Después de un buen saco, un buen tabaco.
Oh my God.
Se bacha bien romantic ahí there. Oh my God. Pinche mood lighting todo el show.
Ahí le estás guachando todo el Chiqui Schneider, el vato enseguida y la chingada cuando está empinado ahí, vato.
That is so terrible.
Todo el Chiqui Schneider bien peludo y la chingada. No, hombre, cállate la boca, chera. Huele a cola aquí adentro, carnal. Chinga. Trae el Febreze, vato. Trae el Febreze o algo.
That's disgusting. Needless to say, the club venue was issued that $15,000 fine. So
$15,000 fine.
$1,000 fine.
No, hombre, le salió caro el pinche remolqueado.
No, but they probably got busted on purpose. I think now everybody's gonna see it and be like, hey, we need to go there next weekend.
Yeah.
Free promotion.
Free promotion.
This segment was brought to you by Caligula.
Oh my God.
Hey, está preguntando un chavo, a ver, dale para abajo, dice que no estaba el diamante de San Antonio ahí.
Por eso
Alfredo
no
Ríos. No, y de ahí dice D-Kings, culos, no me invitaron. Te pegan, güey.
Oh my gosh.
But how is that? I know there's like some swingers clubs and stuff. No, isn't there?
I think this is what it is because I'm showing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm showing the banner, like the banner that they had set up at the place. It says "Welcome to Caligula," and why it says New York's #1 on something swingers club. Mm-hmm. So there's the sheriff's officer standing in front of the actual banner, but it does say swingers club, so I don't know. It's Caligula
It's like
ny.com. So
you go there with your wife, right, or your girlfriend or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And the whole idea is for
swap.
another
you
man
swap.
to be with your wife and you be
see,
with his
yeah.
wife.
I don't think that Hispanics or people from the valley
Chale.
would ever do.
Sacan cuete la chingada.
Like you can't even think that somebody's looking into Ruka because right we're like, hey, con este pinche vato.
Besides that,
Why is he fucking looking at you? Did you go to school with him? Do you know him? Okay, ¿Qué pedo?
hey,
Oh my
women are
God.
worse,
I know, I was gonna
güey.
say, hey,
No,
we're
chinga.
bad.
Hey, no, hombre, las
like, who
viejas
was
de
she?
volar, no me
You
cate.
dated her?
Pero like, say you're like you're in the same room. There's 3 beds, and you're in one bed with this other woman, right? That
Yeah.
dude's wife, and he's over there with your wife, and your wife's enjoying it a lot more than she does when you're with her.
Oh no, hombre.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
That could mess your mind up, bro. No.
Hombre.
Eh?
Te echas un tiro.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, hombre. You can't take a toxica out of one of those clothes. Porque todas las viejas salen. Ay,
Or
no,
vice versa.
Chingazos y todo ahí,
Vice
no,
versa. If
Yeah.
the wife is over there in that other bed and she's not really enjoying it, and she sees that you're enjoying the hell out of this other girl over here in this other bed. You
That's
know,
nuts.
se imagina que te sacan de la oreja. No vas a
Well,
acabar
what-
aquí, vámonos.
What
te
do they
sacan de las
expect?
nalgas.
What do they expect? I mean, I think you're already sick in the head to be there in the first place. So, I mean, what the hell?
Shoot.
But it's kind of intriguing, no? It's like, man, what
to
the
you?
hell?
Man, it's like
you.
Señor Rudo has like all these details. He's
Yeah.
like, look up this place and blah blah blah. Hey, calma.
I've heard of the Red Door, dude. I've heard of the Red Door Club.
Was
It's
it
the
on
Valley's
that
place
profile?
Huh?
On that was it on that profile that you had?
the dating site where I'm on.
That's
sugar daddy site.
Me tienen a mí un pinche dating site. Vato, es puro pinche pedo. Yo no soy.
What were you saying about the thing?
Yeah, what are you saying about that Red Door data? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué es? Well, the Red Door, it's been around for a long time. And it's a place for swingers, but from what I hear, it's not an official club. It's like they change different homes to do it or something like that.
That's terrible.
But that's terrible. Y el Krabby Crab, children are listening. Sí, no creo yo. Puros adultos a esta hora, Dad.
Krabby Crab. I bet you a lot of people that left that place salieron con Krabby Crab.
Oh dear.
Dice Raúl Lucio, puras tóxicas aquí en el valle. Yeah.
Hey.
Chile. Al Chile dog.
Dario Puig, he laughed at Señor Rudo because Dario Puig is probably knows about that Red Door, man.
No, hombre, ahorita.
I don't know, Dario.
Ahorita he's writing a novel, How to Pick Up Women by Dario Puig.
At Chipotle. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was those are some very, very solid reporting news there, mama. That's
Thank
like,
you.
I mean,
sacate la daga.
I mean, we gotta know.
Journalism 101 right there.
You probably had that's better than talking about politics.
I
you
know
what
it
I'm
is.
saying? You probably had everybody's undivided attention right now.
I know I did, because look at the chat.
Y los van a dar chingos de views. Fácil.
You know what's happening right now? Is like all the guys that are watching, their wives are probably like, ¿Qué chingados andas mirando?
All the Valley wives.
Yeah. That's why you watch that guy RocknRollJames. That's why you watch him. For him and all these cochinadas. ¿Sabes qué? Quítate del pinche iPad ahorita. Dámelo.
Ya no vuelves a ver a Rock.
Oh my goodness.
Hablan puras cochinadas.
Cochinadas.
Son sucios.
Uy.
All right.
So,
So,
that was
ladies
my
and
headline.
gentlemen,
Thank you.
Very, very good.
That was
headline.
Rally's
Good
headline.
Thank you.
So we'll be right back. We've got the Ron Sports Report on the other side right after this word from our sponsors.
With fall season and flu season coming up on us, Dr. T's Primary Care is offering flu vaccines to help keep you safe this flu season. Call us at 956-441-2188 to schedule your appointment. Also, take advantage of all the immune boosting treatments Dr. T's Primary Care has to offer, from vitamins, supplements, immune boosting injections, IV infusions, and we still offer COVID testing as well. So call 956-441-2188 today to schedule your flu vaccine with Dr. T's Primary Care.
About 3 years ago, I was set at a $300,000 bond for 3 crimes. From one day to another, I went from being, a coach, knowing a lot of parents, people around the whole PSJ area, McAllen, Edinburg, around the whole valley. From one day to another, I lost all of that. I went to jail for 21 days, and my family met Mr. Flores, and he helped us out. He helped me out to reduce my bond from $300,000 to $50,000. I was back at home, and I went to court for about a year. But Mr. Flores would always tell me, I got it. I would call him all the time. Like, I'd be freaking out. Mr. Flores, 2, 3 in the morning, I'd call Mr. Flores, and Mr. Flores would answer my phone calls. And he'd be like, hey, bro, chill out. It's gonna be all right. Just leave it up to me. I don't know what he saw in me that he believed that, what I was telling him. And, little by little, the things started coming out. I recommend Mr. Flores because he doesn't see you as money. He saw me as a family member, or as a brother, or as, so he treats you with heart. And nowadays, that's, especially in that world, that's very hard to find.
Man.
Hey,
These comments are freaking hilarious,
los,
man.
los vatos que pescaron y bostearon allá en el Caligula, allá en New York, en el Orgy House.
Yeah.
Le van a hablar a René que le ayuden porque pues, los bostearon a todos.
Oh my God, bostearon.
In the professional valley word, bostearon. They busted them, ¿verdad?
Ay, Dios.
All right. What else? Oh, Brian, I saw Felicia put a video up.
Oh, yeah.
On her TikTok. It was you. Was that you racing?
It was me. I'm the guy in the long sleeve shirt.
What the hell was going on there?
Pues it was a PVT Intocable after party, man.
Where did you
we went to our cousin Lord and Eddie Tovar house over there in Palmhurst 5 Mile Line. Anyway, everybody's down. We have some friends down from out of town, partying, drinking, whatever. And there's a guy that I talk a lot of sports with. His name's Ben. Shout out to Big Ben Diesel. And he's from New Braunfels, whatever. So we're like, anyway, make a long story short, we're like, man, I bet you I could beat you in a race. And he's like, man, because he went to the Navy. He's a big guy. He's like 6'3", but he packed on some weight. He used to be real fit. I said, man, I bet I could beat you in the race. And he's a Texans fan too. So all night it was like, Texans, Cowboys, you're better, I'm better, let's race or whatever. Anyway, we just said, you know what, screw it, let's race. So I think we bet like $20, $30, $50. I don't know what it was, but we're like, you know what? Let's just do it. His wife was there. Alyssa was there. We had a whole crowd cheering, taking bets, everything.
You bet money.
Hell, man. That's all we do. We drink, throw dice, bet money. Vicio life to the max, man.
Well, let's see that video, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the video, and it's Ron running, and he falls flat on his face. Do it, babe.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Dude, what the hell happened to you, bro?
Oh my goodness. Oh my, did you hit your face?
Man, I got a bruise. Here on my hand.
And he didn't even help
on my
you
elbow.
up. Oh my gosh.
That was a PVT after
Oh
party,
my
man.
goodness.
He smoked me, man. He smoked me. He did, but
you lost money.
But he got a head start. So
Did he really?
So We're gonna need to run it back. No pun intended.
How the hell did you trip, man? You were wearing boots, right?
Yeah, plus I was wearing my boots. He was in running shoes, athletic shoes. So he already had a disadvantage there.
Te hubiera quitado los botas descalzo, carnal, así como la cae, homeboy.
El compadre Eddie hadn't cut the grass. No, hombre, there was sereno everywhere, raza. Like it wasn't fair, man.
You should have checked everything, like if you were playing at the Masters.
I'm showing it again because I want to see this. Oh my God. Wow.
You should have checked all the grass and the bumps like they do at the Masters, before they put the ball.
Should have went to clear the area. Was that the Giants quarterback? Like,
No,
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious, man.
But hey,
Pues qué bueno que
it
te
is what it
divertiste,
is.
te caíste ese puro hocico.
You made a flip. You
God,
actually
yeah.
made a flip. Oh
Everything,
my
man.
gosh.
No,
You
hombre.
all want to see a dead body.
Sunday, I was fine, and Monday I woke up for work, and I'm like, chinga, like bien sore el vato.
You're
And I was like,
bad.
why do I feel so sore?
¿Me hicieron ojo o
No,
qué?
hombre, pues me caí la chingada.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, I'm glad you made it, man. Ya ves. Este sí se dejó caer. Se vino para jale, carnal.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No hizo Colin seco en la Felicia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Ron's Sports Report. Yeah.
What do we got?
Yeah. All right, we're going to go down the NFL scores. Had some pretty interesting games this past week.
Some badass fucking games this week, man.
On Thursday night, the Cardinals played the Seahawks. You picked the Seahawks, didn't you?
I did. I went 7-7 last week, man. I didn't do very well. I went 50%. But yeah, I lost.
Okay, Seahawks beat the Cardinals 28-21.
Yeah.
The Steelers, man, who the hell is going to stop the
Los
Steelers?
pinches Steelers están sacando la daga ahorita. They're undefeated, vato. Ese pinche, the defense that they have, top notch, man. Top of the line.
El Danny Castañeda, vato, anda bien alegre ahorita. I mean, Steelers might end up winning a 6th Super Bowl, man.
No.
Do they have 6 already?
I want to say they do have 6. The last one that
They'll
they
have
won,
7.
Yeah, because the Cowboys and the Steelers were tied at 5. So they won.
And then the Steelers won. They beat Green Bay, no, in Dallas, didn't they? When they played the Super Bowl in Dallas, Green Bay and the Steelers. That was the one that took them over Dallas.
Yeah, they're at 6 because my camarada Wally's always talking shit about it.
So who has the most Super Bowls? Is it
Steelers?
Okay,
at 6.
Okay, Patriots have 5.
Yeah, Patriots have 5, and they're all Brady's.
Yeah. Well, the Steelers beat the Jaguars 27-3. They made mincemeat out of these guys.
Yup.
Sunday. The Panthers shut out the Lions, dude. The Lions look terrible,
suck.
man. 20-0.
Yup, 20-0.
And didn't you pick the
quick
Lions?
win.
Or
No,
you
I picked the Panthers.
The Panthers. All right. And then we've got some highlights on this one. Something that was very interesting and very surprising, and wasn't expected. The Texans.
Ooh, finally,
beat
right?
the Patriots.
Everybody on the chat right now is gonna all the Texans fans can finally come out of the woodwork now and say that they won. So yes, the Texans beat the Patriots. It was 21-10 at the half. The Texans were up 21-10. They had a big lead. The quarterback Watson had an incredible game. He had a rushing touchdown where he bum rushed over that linebacker to get the touchdown. So he had a good game. He had 28 for 37, 344 yards for Watson. So Texans fans love to see that. He had 2 touchdowns and he rushed for 1. He literally put the team on his back. He said, "Sasuke, Texans, I'm gonna put the team on my back and we're gonna get a victory over these Patriots."
Yeah, man. I was very, very surprised. Texans played really hard, and Watt, he slapped down a pass that was very critical. I mean, that could have really changed the game a bit.
Good point, because at the very end, typical Patriots fashion, they started coming back little by little. They had a drive under 2 minutes, and Cam scrambled, but they sacked him at the end, and the Patriots weren't able to come away with the tie.
Brady would have won that game, probably, dude. I don't know, man. I mean,
Brady played like shit last night. So, but that Brady and Belichick, Brady's doing okay without Belichick. Belichick's doing all right without Brady, but they were
together,
a dynamic duo. But back to the Texans game. They're a 3-7 record, just like the Cowboys are.
Yeah.
Next week they have the Cardinals. Next week they're actually playing one of your favorite players, Kyler Murray from the Cardinals, and the Patriots are actually going to play on Thanksgiving against the Lions. But Texans are 3-7, and Texans fans have right to cheer. So
Yeah.
you got the win. Finally, yeah.
And they beat a nemesis in the AFC. Titans beat the Ravens 30-24. Somebody just said that the Steelers will end up losing to the Ravens this coming week. I don't know about that. The Ravens are kind of inconsistent.
The Ravens have been falling off. They're saying that Lamar Jackson in those big games, he can't step up and he can't win the big games. So if they lose, I believe they go to 6-5. So they're taking a couple steps back. So it's going to be a good game against the Steelers.
The Browns beat the Eagles. They did the NFC East a favor, 22-17. So that's good for us, for the Cowboys.
The Eagles are 3-6-1.
The Saints, without Drew Brees, did very well. They beat the Falcons 24-9.
Yes, they did.
The Bengals lost against Washington, so Washington's doing okay, man.
Big news on the Bengals game. A quarterback that I really like, Joe Burrow, rookie coming out of LSU, torn ACL. He's done for the season. So terrible news for the Bengals and Joe Burrow with that torn ACL.
Yeah, and the Chargers beat the Jets. Mario
Salazar, Superstar Salazar got his win. But who doesn't beat the Jets, right?
Yeah, but hey, the Jets scored 28 on them, bro.
Yeah,
they weren't scoring at all during the beginning of the season.
34-28. The Chargers had a hell of a game. Keenan Allen had a massive game, and they get their star running back Austin Eckler back next week from IR. So you never know, Chargers can make a late push.
And the Jets look like they're starting to find a little rhythm. If they're scoring 28 points, that's not too bad.
Yeah, but they're still the Jets.
The Broncos surprised the Dolphins.
I know, man.
You picked the Dolphins.
I picked the Dolphins. The Dolphins were not having a great game. They actually pulled the rookie Tua Tagovailoa, and they put in Ryan Fitzpatrick for a while there. There's a little bit of quarterback controversy, but the veteran quarterback says that it's still the rookie quarterback's team.
They lost to the Broncos 20-13, the Dolphins. Okay, the Cowboys.
Yeah.
We've got some highlights on that.
Got the jersey back out, Dad. You got to wear your jersey.
Well, I should have put my jersey out, but not just yet. But
yes,
they beat a very tough team with the Vikings, who had just beaten Chicago, right, last week?
Yes,
and it was a close game, 31-28. It seems like this quarterback is doing a lot better than Dak was under the new coach, dude.
Well, they got Dalton back this week. He had the concussion, and then he had COVID. They had Gilbert, who played well, but they still went back to Andy Dalton. He had one interception, but overall, he was 22 for 32. He only passed for 203 yards, but he had 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
The first one, did you see the one to CD Lamb?
That was awesome that he caught it in the corner of the. Yeah, we have it in the highlights.
That was a hell of a catch there by CD Lamb. So he did not only throw a touchdown pass to CD Lamb, he also threw a pass to Schultz, that tight end Schultz, who's been coming up big. And also Tony Pollard also ran for about a 25 to 30 yard TD. Zeke is eating again. 21 carries for 103 yards. He also had a receiving TD. So the Cowboys were banging out TDs, man. They put up a lot of points, which is good. That's what you want to see from the Cowboys. Best thing, though, the defense finally had some stops.
And some fumbles and turnovers.
Some turnovers, man. Yeah. So Kirk Cousins still did go off. He threw for 314 yards with 3 TDs. Adam Thielen had a massive game, 123 yards, 2 TDs. Dalvin Cook had 115 yards rushing. So the Cowboys defense did give up a lot of points, Dad. But when they needed the turnovers, they got them. And the offense finally stepped it up. They were up 16-7 at halftime. What happens every time that the Cowboys are up? They always lose the lead.
Yeah.
And they always lose the lead. And they did lose the lead. But they stayed strong, and they came back, and it was bang, bang, bang. In the fourth quarter alone, 29 points were scored. So that fourth quarter was crazy. It was a hell of a game. I'm excited because this is what you want to see as a Cowboy fan.
The momentum
Yeah.
is changing.
Exactly. They played well against the Steelers. Some people could say that they could have won against the Steelers. So you win against the Steelers, and then you come and you beat the Vikings. The NFC East is wide open, and I'm getting excited because I thought the season was done. And let's just make the playoffs, right?
This is definitely a confidence booster.
Yeah.
You know, they finally realized, you know what, we can win a game, and we can win a game with Dalton.
Yep.
And it seemed like Dalton's starting to, get some rhythm and to get a little chemistry with the rest of the group, and the coach is finally figuring out what to do. So it's been a growing thing since the new coach came in. But we'll see this Thursday. They'll be playing. We'll talk about the schedule coming up in just a bit.
Yeah.
Another game that was freaking amazing and pretty surprising was the Packers Colts. We have some highlights on
hell
that
of a game too, man.
It's just like watching Rodgers play is just so. It's so awesome to watch that guy play, man.
It's like watching Picasso.
The guy, his punteria, bro. He throws the ball right where it needs to be all the time. And he's one of those guys that no matter how far they're behind, there's always a chance of them coming back and beating you. But they couldn't do it with the Colts. Something that really was surprising as well is how well Phillips Rivers has been doing with the Colts, dude.
Yep.
Like, he's needed a team like this to, steer since day one. He never had it with the Chargers, bro.
No. He had offensively, when he was with the Chargers, he had a lot of talent around him, but their defense wasn't that good. They were for a while, but then they decided to let him go. The Packers dominated the first half. They were up 28-14. They scored 4 touchdowns in the first half. So if you're the Packers, you go up 28-14 at half, you're thinking you're going to get the win. But the Colts chip away. Rivers had 288 yards with 3 touchdowns. Rodgers had 311 yards with 3 touchdowns too. But in the end, the Colts took the big lead, and it was 3rd and 10. The Packers had the ball at their own 6-yard line. Rodgers, here he comes with under 2 minutes left, 46-yard pass to midfield. Then he hits Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
They get to the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
And you're like, he's going to win the game. What the bitch, Aaron Rodgers, he's going to do it too. He's going to do it again, man. But they had to kick the field goal and go to overtime.
Yeah.
And then they get the ball. They pinche coin flip, and of course, the Packers win the coin flip.
Damn.
So anyway, he throws a pass to Valdez-Scantling. He fumbles the ball, and the Colts recover.
And that's it.
And then Blankenship, the rookie kicker from the University of Georgia, kicks the game winner, and down goes Rodgers.
That's it. It was done.
Hell of a game, man.
Great game, man. Colts win 34-31. Chiefs squeaked by the Raiders, 35-31. Man.
The Raiders, Emmanuel Toast, the Raiders.
So congratulations to the Chiefs. They're still doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Have they played the Steelers? Not yet, right? That'll be an interesting game,
I'm
Chiefs and Steelers.
Sure, but you're looking at probably the AFC Championship game right there.
Rams beat the Buccaneers last night, barely, 27-24. Brady didn't do too bad. They scored 24.
Yeah, but he had 2 picks, and they were terrible interceptions. It's not like it bounced off the receiver's hands or anything like that. He just basically threw it to the other team. So he didn't play very well. He had 2 picks. Both teams had good defenses, so they didn't think that everybody thought it was going to be a low-scoring game. But honestly, the Rams played really, really well. They're really well coached by Sean McVay, and they went into Tampa and they beat Tom Brady, man.
Yeah, congratulations. The game's coming up this Thursday, man. There's going to be 3 amazing games.
Yep.
Texans might go 4-7 if they beat the Lions. The Lions not looking too good, so the Texans have a big opportunity of beating an NFC team that always gives Dallas a hard time, the Lions. And then that'll be the noon game. And then after you finish eating, you'll be able to watch the Dallas Cowboys.
if you stay awake from all the turkey, right?
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team. That'll be at 3:30 p.m. Local Central Standard Time. And then at night, you got Steelers and Ravens. Dude. That should be a pretty damn good game.
That Thanksgiving lineup is really, really good, especially if you're from Texas. You get two Texans teams, and then you get a hell of a Sunday nightcap.
So Texans or Lions?
Texans.
Washington or Cowboys?
Cowboys, papa.
Ravens or Steelers?
Steelers.
Chargers or Bills? That's on Sunday.
Bills.
Okay. Also on Sunday, Titans and Colts.
Titans and Colts. Let's go. Let's go Colts because they're a little bit more consistent than the Titans, even though the Titans did get an upset win this past week.
Panthers and Vikings.
I don't think McCaffrey's going to play for the Panthers, and the Vikings are going to be pissed because they lost. So let's do Vikings.
Browns and Jaguars.
Browns.
Yeah, they've got the what's the name of that receiver they got?
Nombre, he's hurt.
He's hurt. Odell Beckham is hurt.
Yeah,
Oh,
Beckham is
damn.
hurt. But they have two awesome running backs, and I think they pull it off.
Okay, so Browns win. New York Giants and Bengals.
The Giants, I honestly don't even know who the Bengals. And it's funny because Dalton was the Bengals quarterback. They get rid of him for this new rookie star, and he gets hurt. So now who do you go to if you're the Bengals at quarterback?
Like, does it really matter? The Bengals, never really had anything going.
I didn't gotcha.
The Bungles, they call them the Bungles.
Yeah.
Cardinals, Patriots should be a good game.
Cardinals.
Dolphins and Jets.
Anybody but the Jets. Anybody but the Jets. Jets.
Raiders, Falcons.
The Raiders.
Saints, Broncos.
Oof. Let's go with the Saints. Their backup quarterback, Tyson Hill, he tore it up last week. So he's going to keep the Saints riding high.
49ers and Rams.
Rams, they are hot right now.
Chiefs, Buccaneers.
Chiefs, you cannot stop Patrick Mahomes. That guy might win MVP again. He's amazing, and the Chiefs' offense is amazing, and I think they will easily get the win.
Bears, Packers.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be pissed that he lost, and he's going to destroy and it's a rivalry game. Packers, Bears.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wisconsin and Illinois are right next to each other. Seahawks and Eagles, that's the Monday night game.
Seahawks.
Okay.
Seahawks.
So there you had it.
If the Eagles do the Giants play this week or
yeah, they're playing.
On the bye?
No, they're playing the Bengals.
Oh, that's right. Because I was going to say, if we beat Washington, and then who was the last game you said? And then the Seahawks beat the Eagles, and then the Giants were to lose, we would be in first place in the division.
Pues nunca sabes. I mean, the Bengals might
So
come
let's
up.
go for the Bengals, man.
Well, go Bengals. The Bungles. Also this weekend is an awesome old school boxing match. Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr.
Iron Mike
are getting into the ring in their 50s. And that is going to be probably a pretty awesome thing to watch. What do you think, man?
Yeah, Wayne, I think it's going to be real cool, James. I think it's going to be bad. I think I'm going to go in there, man, and I'm just going to, I'm going to whip him, James. I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx, man.
I've been on top of my building just taking care of my pigeons and doing some jump rope all day long. But no, I mean, I've seen some of those videos, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Tyson hits that bag. I think his fist could still give somebody brain damage, dude.
Hell yeah.
But Roy Jones Jr. doesn't have much of a chin. He's been knocked down before. And Mike wasn't knocked down too many times in his life. He's got a hard head, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Roy Jones Jr. is still an incredible boxer. He's a big guy. He's solid.
Stick and move.
Yeah, but you look at Mike Tyson and he's strong, he's full, and he looks like he's gonna take the fight more serious. Some people are saying that Roy Jones might just be, a little bit of a payday for him, and that Mike's being serious about the fight. So I don't think it's gonna go in late rounds. They're both older guys. I think their stamina's not gonna be very strong, but I think Tyson will get the win. I really do.
You think
how do you bet against Iron Mike, Dad?
How many rounds is it? 10?
If it's
Six?
if it's an exhibition, I don't know for sure. Somebody's gonna put it on the chat.
Yeah.
I would say.
Well, let me look it up.
I would say no more than 6. I believe.
Mike.
No more than 6.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Tyson versus Jones. And let's see, pay-per-view. Let me see here.
Who do y'all think is gonna win? Put in the chat. Joel Joe Casiano said Tyson. Yeah.
It says Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. will meet in an exhibition fight Saturday night at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Tyson, 54, retired in 2005 after losing to Kevin McBride. Jones, 51, continued to fight past his prime, with his last appearance coming in February 8th, 2018, which resulted in a unanimous decision victory over journeyman Scott Sigmund. Jones hasn't had a significant win since defeating Jeff Lacey in 2009. The fight is scheduled for 8 2-minute rounds with no headgear.
2-minute round.
No headgear, and the fighters wearing 12-ounce gloves instead of 10-ounce gloves.
Okay.
Those still hurt, folks.
Oh, definitely.
The referee
They're just gonna have a little bit more padding than usual.
The referee will be Ray Corona. Wow, what a name, right? Corona.
Yeah.
They're going to be 6 feet away from the ref. Social distancing from Corona. No fans will be allowed inside the arena. That sucks. They would have made a bundle of money.
Hell
for sure.
yeah. Did they say where they're fighting or no?
At the Staples Arena in Los Angeles, Staples Center.
Oh, okay.
Andy Foster, executive officer of the California State Athletic Commission, has said there won't be official judges or official scorecards. And because of that, no winner will be announced. However...
So what the hell?
Well, I mean... So it's
They're just going to go spar or what?
So that means I got to knock the shit out of him.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna put him down on the mat. Can't you see my tattoo, man? Can't you see my tattoo? I look scary, man.
Roy Jones going to get knocked out because I am not going to be not known as the winner of this fight.
Oh my goodness.
However, the WBC will have some remote judges and will award a belt to whomever they announce as the winner. Okay. Yeah. Where can I watch the Tyson Jones fight card on Saturday? Con el pinche Fire Stick Dad.
Hey, ¿va a salir en Azteca o no?
Después de la pelea en la TV Azteca, Dad. Estaba en un delay, pero lo echamos, Dad. The full Tyson fight card will be broadcast in the U.S. on pay-per-view starting at 8 p.m. People still buy pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And the main card starting at 9 p.m. They should have put some really good fights below it, you know? The pay-per-view is carried by all major cable and satellite providers. No, mi, que si tenemos el cable caliente. Chingao. The providers, the price is $49.99. How do I stream the fight? The fight will also be streamed in the U.S. on Tyson on Triller.com, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. The full card is Joe Cusumano versus Gregory Corbin, 8 rounds heavyweights. Irvin Gonzalez versus Edward Vasquez, 8 rounds featherweights. Jermaine Ortiz and Sulaiman Segawa, 8 rounds lightweights. Vidal Riley versus Rashad Coulter, 4 rounds cruiserweights. Badu Jack versus Blake McKernan, 8 rounds light heavyweights.
Oh, so there's going to be chingos of fights then.
Jake Paul versus Nate Robinson, 6 rounds light heavyweights.
Oh, yeah. That guy, Jake Paul, he's like a YouTuber guy.
Oh, yeah?
His older brother, Logan Paul, fought some guy who plays like freaking Nintendo on the damn internet. But Nate Robinson is the basketball player. The little short basketball guy? The basketball player, yeah. I didn't know that fight was on this card.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun to watch too, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then that'll be the co-main event, I guess, because Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. will be after that, and they'll be heavyweights.
Hey.
So that's what's going to happen this weekend, folks. We're going to check it out for sure, man, and we'll report about it. We'll talk about it next Tuesday with Ron and the Sports Report. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Ron's Sports Report. Yeah. Yeah. All right, hashtag PBT Tuesday Night Live 28, brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and the law office of Rene Flores. We'll see you Saturday Night Live. Okay, Thursday we're going to have some pre-recorded shows. The best of Throwback Thursday at 6 and the best of Rockin' Chaz the Rock and Chaz Greatest Hits on Thursday night as well. It'll be uploaded at 8:30, and Throwback Thursday with all the cool jams will be on at 6. Okay.
And before we go, since we're not going to be here on Thanksgiving, everybody always says what you're thankful for. I just want to say I'm thankful to you. I'm thankful to Rally for getting this show started, and I'm thankful for you guys letting me come on. I'm thankful for all the people that watch us and hang out with us. So a big happy Thanksgiving for me personally, to you, to Rally, to all the fans, to all the people watching. Thank you, PVT, for making us have some fun too, because I know, we're the ones talking, and, people are kind of, watching us and listening to us, but it's cool to see, people engage in the chat. And I'm thankful because I get to come on here after a long ass day of work, and, I got home from work, I ate real quick, took a shower, and I came over here, but because I like this and I'm thankful for this, and I'm thankful to interact with the people that watch. So I'm very thankful for that, very thankful to come on and to have fun. So thank you, PVT. Thank you, PVT Network. Thank you for everybody that watches us, and a very, very happy Thanksgiving to you guys and all of your family, since, we're not going to have a show on Thursday. So
yeah,
happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Well, I have to say the same thing. I mean, when I watched that vlog from Saturday night, and I look at all of us at the table at Intocable, and I just get an overwhelming feeling of being blessed, and being able to live as long as I've lived, when I should have been gone a long time ago with the life I was leading. And, I'm just really glad that I'm surrounded by people that love me and support me 110%. And just having my family around, me, and being able to do a show. Nano Ramirez came up to me and goes, "Man, dude, your family is so talented." Your son, your daughter, Rally, you. I mean, it's amazing what's come up with your family, and I'm like, you know what? We're all feeding off each other. We get into this program, and Felicia and Ron are a big part of it now, and I'm
Christian. We had Christian on today.
Yeah, Christian on today. So this is a family. It's really a family. Yes. My dad comes on. My mom
Diamante,
comes on.
How can we forget about the Diamante?
Yeah, so this whole organization, folks, is family. This is what it is, and then we bring in a friend or two, and then and Rally, I'm truly blessed to have you as the person that watches everything I do and make sure that I don't get out of line,
Yes.
And the best is yet to come. We're just getting started.
Oh, yeah.
That's
you
right.
guys got some crazy ideas that are coming up, man, and I'm excited for that too. So,
and we have a bus, and we've already got some gigs for next year. In March, we're going to be in Bandera. So we're going to take all our fans with us,
Hell yeah, man.
And they're going to be on, and they're going to be able to. We're going to have plenty of vlog material,
big time.
And if the whole crew can go with us,
would be awesome,
that'd be great.
too. Yeah.
Also, Nano Ramirez was so happy with the promotion we did with his shows, and that guy's bringing in a bunch of our shows. So we're going to be a part of all that as well. And so there's some really good things and big things. That's why we're starting the website.
Yeah.
So the website is going to be absolutely amazing. Rally, what about you? You want to say anything, Mom?
I do. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. We really started the show, just to kind of reach out to the fans, and it's become amazing how much they've been a part of our lives, and we've been a part of their lives as well. There's people that started watching us since the very beginning, and they still follow us and they watch us all the time. So I'm very thankful for our hashtag PVT fans, our family, immediate and extended, our friends. It's just been an amazing year in spite of everything that has happened with this COVID-19 business. But we're ending the year amazing, and 2021 is going to be even more spectacular.
It is. It's going to be awesome. And we're going to finish off by letting you all know and reminding you, actually, about our hashtag PBT Whiskey D Christmas toy drive that we're starting tonight.
For the kids,
okay,
man.
Every year since 2013, we've been putting together a concert with my band Whiskey D to raise toys for kids. This year, because of COVID, we've decided to go a different route in order to keep the tradition alive. The kids are expecting us. We're humbly going to ask all of our PVT Network fans to help us out this year. From right now through Saturday, December 12th, 2020, hashtag PBT will be taking donations of $10 or more through our Cash App, $ RocknRollJames, or through our Super Chat whenever we're on live. And make sure to add hashtag PBT Toys in the message box with your donation so we'll know it's going towards that, okay? The money raised will be utilized to buy toys for the kids from the Edinburg Housing Authority in Edinburg, Texas. Fans can also mail us a toy worth $10 or more to our hashtag PBT address, 2403 North 10th Street, Suite B-202, okay? And that's in McAllen, Texas, 78501. We'll leave you with the commercial we made so you can see the smiles on the kids when we give them those toys. Thank you so much. We'll see you Saturday night, okay? God bless y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Without you guys. Without you guys, none of this is possible. So thank you.
It's the Whiskey D hashtag PBT Christmas Toy Drive. Be a part of making kids smile this Christmas with hashtag PBT and Whiskey D. Donate $10 on our Cash App with the message hashtag PBT Toys. All proceeds will go to buy toys for the children of the Edinburg, Texas Housing Authority. You can also mail us a toy worth $10 or more to our hashtag PBT P.O. Box address, 2403 North 10th Street, Suite B-202, McAllen, Texas, 78501. It's the Whiskey D hashtag PBT Christmas Toy Drive.